Hi, Ilani here.
And Lisa.
We're from CreaTee, helping sow seeds of emotional intelligence in children, helping build esteem and confidence, helping busy parents and children connect in a fun, creative way using our teacher design kit. We'd like to show you CreaTee. So this is how CreaTee looks like. So we have our specially designed stencil, and this happens to be our elephant design. So in it we have the batik piece, the felt, and if we turn around, oh, okay, there you go. We have the two fabric markers, the 3D paint, the fabric glue, and we have the googly eyes where they designed their very own wearable art. So today we'll be talking about the benefits of the different components that we have in CreaTee Kit.
Yeah, because there are reasons why all these different components are like put together. So yeah, we are going to start off with our stencil. So these are our specially designed stencil, right? So just some example. This is our monkey, rabbit. This is our bestseller. This is the cat
Bestseller.
and rabbit, giraffe, and this is
This is me.
human, little boy. Right. So what's great that we're very proud of our stencil is that you can make different design from just one stencil. So it's not the traditional stencil that you sort of like repeat the patterns. So like the cat here. I'm just going to show you an example. So this is the cat, right? So you can see this is our card, this is our guide card. From one stencil, you can come up with at least three different variations, and those are just like ideas that we want to jumpstart the children with. That it's up to their imagination. How do you want it to be? So the aim of this stencil is that so we want to challenge them a little bit more. So rather than just like a straight on copying what's there, they have to be slightly more creative. And when we tie this into the whole idea of emotional intelligence, it's about self-awareness and also self regulation when they are producing their t-shirt.
They have to be focused there. So that's where the self-regulation and creativity comes in.
Right. And also, yeah, because it does need concentration, and especially, we've gotten feedback from parents like during parties, right? It's always like, it always comes out, it's just like control chaos. Within, the kids being busy, it is concentration because they want to finish the task that they're given. They want to see the finished product. So,
Right, without realizing it.
mhm.
Now we're moving on to the next component, which is the two different color markers. As you can see, it's nice and thick. It's easy for kids to hold. It's safe too, right? It's water based, so it's safe for children to use. So these
Thick.
markers is really nice and easy to hold, and it's good for um, their muscle movement. So it's good for their grip
Mhm.
when they learn about controlling their hand grip and muscle, it helps with their writing skills, handwriting skills, and
And
movement.
yeah, and I think it's just reality now. I think kids are more electronic based that they don't get to hold a pen or pencil as much because everything is just like
Fingers,
swiping
right?
fingers, so the art of actually holding
This
holding this,
helping their motor
yeah,
skills.
it helps with the motor skills, and we've had scary scary stories that, we had one kid who refuses, remember that, who refuses to hold a pencil. He like
Oh, started getting upset. Yeah.
literally cried to the fact that having to hold a pencil. And I think, parents need to realize, what the act of just holding this means
Does.
does, to a development, of a child.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And the two other components is yeah, this is the 3D paint, or in some places it's called puppy paint. So and it's good again when you open it, right? You have to squeeze it like you're decorating a cake.
Right.
Icing, you're putting icing on the cake. So it helps with muscle control. So it's not like, you're going to have it all over the place. So they learn how to control the
Pressure,
muscle,
it's
the
pressure.
pressure.
Yeah.
Right.
Just like icing, so it's just mostly pressure. And it's quite a squeeze, for them to do it. So it's good practice.
And the same thing with this fabric glue, right?
Mhm.
That this cute little bottle. It helps with the controlled muscle movement, right? And next we have the two fabric components, the batik and the felt. Now they can cut different things that they want. So even the use of scissors helps with the eye hand coordination, the bilateral movement of a child. It helps with basic skills like even tying their shoelaces,
Not having a
not
strong,
having the lack of
not
it.
yeah, if they don't develop, the high end coordination, there are certain things in everyday life that might be a bit slightly more difficult for them. Like
Right.
tying shoes. Like not having that coordination will impact. I think maybe the speed and
Right, and even the reading skills actually.
yeah.
Yeah.
So all these little, it might seem like very
Mundane.
mundane, but I think as, kids are developing, those are the things that help them, to just be more, I don't know, self-sufficient. I mean, they can take care, of,
Right.
themselves better.
Which actually is part of building emotional
Yeah,
intelligence, going back
yeah, hmm
to it.
yeah. And
Um,
of course, the t-shirt, right? So
right,
it comes, so the whole, the product that they get out of it is the their own wearable eye.
right,
And the part of emotional intelligence is motivation, and also having the social skills, so which all comes down to when they finish this shirt, like they are motivated to finish something, and it's something that they are proud of at the end of the day.
right,
Yeah.
right.
And to
It's just a sense of accomplishment and a sense of pride in completing a task that they felt was their very own. At the end of the day, we've known children walking around feeling so much pride in what they've done. It doesn't matter what the design is on the t-shirt. It's I've done it.
and also social skills, like this is, if they do it as in a group setting with their peers, it's about communicating with each other,
Negotiating.
negotiating, sharing some components of it. If they're doing it with their parents, it's them developing their social skills of like talking to their parents, communicating to their parents of what they like, why they're doing certain things. And there's a story, like, most time than not, when they do this t-shirt, that is the story, to it. Like, you want to tell the story about the,
Oh, sure.
oh
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, that's a good story.
The
The Was it an elephant or the giraffe? It was an
it
elephant.
was an
It was
elephant.
an
Right,
elephant. So
right, right.
we had an, how old he was, about young,
Five. He was
about
about
five
five.
five
Yeah,
years
he was
old.
about
So
five. Yeah.
so we would start off and asking, what kind of emotions. Again, this goes back to emotional intelligence. What kind of emotions do you want to convey to your teacher, right?
You're
So,
aware of it.
oh, yeah, that you're aware, like, what do you want to convey, and we need to build, that, um, emotional intelligence in children to be able to verbalize what they are feeling and what they're thinking. So he wanted his elephant to be, is it angry or sad?
Angry.
Angry,
Right,
right?
right,
Yes,
right.
it was an angry elephant. So that was a surprise, just because that we don't usually get kids like, oh, I want angry. Usually it's like very happy, right? They come in, they do the teacher. It's always like very very happy, and then this is like angry. So we're like, okay, so maybe he's not so into doing the activity.
But as it turned out,
But we went along with it fine. If he wanted his angry elephant, that's fine. He can have his angry elephant. It's all his. But as we found out, after we were done, doing the process of doing the T-shirt and helping him, the elephant, there was a story to it. The elephant was angry because his balloon got
right.
popped
And when?
and went
Okay.
up and went out. So he drew this and he had the balloon going up. So it was just his emotion, the emotion of the elephant, not even his, right? So he is actually channeling the emotions of the elephant, that, he was so angry that, the balloon popped. So that was quite, so there's always a story that they want to share. We just have to sort of like,
Right.
listen.
Right. It's
Yeah.
also about listening too,
Hmm.
which is part of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
So
it's
yeah.
and parents can learn some of the emotional intelligence themselves as well in the process of communicating. So
So yeah, that's
so that's a
well,
little anecdote, and some of the benefits that we have included in the kit itself. So you have any questions? Do let us know. We'll try and answer
email
it.
us.
Email us. Yeah, we'll try and answer it if we can. All right.
Right.
Okay.
Till next time. Bye.
Bye.